Am I the only one who didn't realize how deeply the war in Ukraine affects Russian Catholics? It's a topic that doesn't often make headlines, but its impact is profound and far-reaching. The war has created a complex web of emotions and loyalties within this small community. Many Russian Catholics are torn between their national identity and their faith, which often calls for peace and reconciliation. The war in Ukraine has been a significant event that has left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of Russian Catholics. It's been 3 years since the conflict began, and Russia's small Catholic community is still grappling with its impact. Time has not eased the tension or the pain. Instead, it has deepened the divide and made the situation more complex. Many Russian Catholics find themselves caught in an internal conflict. Some support the government, believing in the narrative of national pride and security. They see the war as a necessary measure to protect their country. Others, however, are deeply troubled by the violence and the suffering it causes, fearing the loss of contact with their Ukrainian relatives. This internal division makes it hard for the Church to take a unified stance. The leadership is often caught in a delicate balancing act, trying to maintain harmony within the congregation while addressing the broader issues at hand. Families are divided, with some members supporting the war and others opposing it. This has led to strained relationships and difficult conversations, often leaving people feeling isolated and misunderstood. The Church, which should be a place of solace and unity, finds itself at the center of this conflict. The division within the congregation is palpable, making it challenging to foster a sense of community and shared purpose. On the anniversary of the war, prayers for peace filled the air. The Church held a special vigil where candles were lit and prayers were offered for an end to the conflict. Bishop Stefan Lipke highlighted the complexities of the geopolitical situation, acknowledging that there are no clear signs of reconciliation in sight. The Russian Catholic Church has largely remained silent on the war, primarily issuing calls for peace. This silence, however, is not an indication of indifference. Behind the scenes, there is a struggle to navigate the political and social landscape without alienating members of the congregation. A Moscow-based Catholic lecturer avoids war discussions to minimize pain, noting that many parishioners support Putin's plans. This lecturer, like many others, walks a fine line, trying to provide spiritual guidance without delving into the contentious political issues that divide the community. Despite the official stance of the Orthodox Church supporting the war, local Orthodox dioceses and parishes often maintain friendly interfaith ties. These relationships are crucial in fostering dialogue and understanding, helping to bridge the gap between different faith communities. Bishop Lipke emphasizes the importance of dialogue and connection between people in Russia and those outside the country. He believes that through open communication and mutual respect, it is possible to find common ground and work towards peace. As we reflect on the impact of this war, let's remember the importance of listening, understanding, and praying for peace. The journey towards reconciliation is long and arduous, but it begins with small steps taken in faith and hope. The Russian Catholic community, despite its struggles, continues to hold on to its faith and its hope for a better future. They gather in their small churches, light candles, and pray for an end to the conflict that has brought so much pain and division. In these moments of prayer and reflection, they find solace and strength. They are reminded that even in the darkest times, there is always a glimmer of hope. Bishop Lipke and other church leaders continue to advocate for peace, urging their congregations to remain steadfast in their faith and to seek understanding and compassion in their interactions with others. The road ahead is uncertain, but the commitment to peace and reconciliation remains unwavering. As we look to the future, let us join in their prayers and efforts, hoping for a time when the divisions will heal and peace will prevail. As we reflect on the impact of this war, let's remember the importance of listening, understanding, and praying for peace.